Good evening. Off the top at 6 tonight, Miami-Dade Police Director Freddy Ramirez in the hospital in Tampa after shooting himself in the head. The director was in Tampa for a sheriff's conference.
Witnesses say he got into a violent argument with his wife moments before the shooting. We have live team coverage from Tampa to Miami-Dade Police headquarters in Doral. We begin with Local 10's Annalise Garcia live with the latest on the investigation. Annalise.
Good evening. So we heard from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, which is one of the lead agencies on this case, and they tell us what they know up to now. They confirmed what sources have told us, that this gunshot wound was self-inflicted. They went on to talk about the stresses and how demanding the career of law enforcement is. They talked about Director Ramirez and how he's dedicated nearly 30 years of his life to the safety of Miami-Dade County. This news has shaken the South Florida law enforcement community.
The preliminary, and I say preliminary, investigation shows Director Ramirez suffered from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
A devastating incident involving Miami-Dade Police Director Alfredo Freddy Ramirez left the South Florida law enforcement community in disbelief Monday morning. Multiple sources tell Local 10 he shot himself in the car while along I-75 near Riverview in the Tampa Bay area. We also know his wife was with him at the time. Sources say Ramirez and his wife were at the reception for a conference for sheriffs.
Running to serve as your next sheriff.
He had recently announced he would run for sheriff in 2024.
Tampa PD was called to the Tampa Waterside Marriott about a possible domestic dispute.
On Sunday evening around 6:30, Tampa police says they received a call of a male with a gun outside the Marriott Waterside where the conference was being held. A witness told officers what happened, that he saw Ramirez and his wife arguing, and at one point he put a gun in his mouth. Officers spoke to the couple. Tampa police says Ramirez stated he had no intention to harm himself or others. His wife also told officers they had an argument, but she did not have any concerns about her safety.
Shortly thereafter, he pulled off to the side of the road around mile marker 244.
That's when sources tell us the director shot himself in the temple. His wife was in the car. She called 911. Miami-Dade police tells us Ramirez underwent surgery and he is now in serious but stable condition. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement and Florida Highway Patrol are investigating.
Today is a tragic day in Florida, and the law enforcement community stands with Director Ramirez and his family.
Wait, so he's alive? So as I'm sitting there watching the video, I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, what will make him do that? Like, what about that argument with his wife would make him want to delete himself? And there's a few things that come to mind, like infidelity, or maybe he's not the father of the kids, or maybe he got caught up and he didn't want to face those consequences. But whatever it was, it must have been something real significant for him to try to do that to himself. And now he's going to have to deal with it twice, because not only you going to have to deal with the initial thing that made you want to delete yourself, but you also going to have to deal with the fact that you tried to delete yourself and you was unsuccessful. Either way, this situation is messed up all around, and I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and I'm gonna also keep you guys updated. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what you think will be a reason for him to want to do that to himself after an argument with his wife, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Got niggas hating on me, I ain't even reached my peak. Been so fucking quiet, niggas probably think I'm sleeping.